I need help. I'm sleepy. It's not even like time for me to be sleepy yet. It's just this game. It's so mellow and chill, and the word harmony came up while I was talking about that perfectly. It's just so, and like your character moves so slowly, and there's like chill music playing, and it's just this. Just hang out, look at this like screensaver, run for a bit. And like just playing it for half an hour, I'm already drowsy, and I'm like, it's not even late. I shouldn't be tired yet, but that's what this kind of game does to me. I'm gonna take some. Let's drink some coffee. Ah, oh, that's rank. Ah, cold brew Colombian. That's a strong bitter flavor. Ha. Maybe the flavor alone will keep me going. Otherwise, this is chill. This is cool. I'm digging this game. It's just I might sound a bit out of it while I play it. If the game constantly affects me this way. What the fuck? I don't think I've noticed that before, have I? That's like something else. Are there more weird things like that going on? Huh. Ooh. Just another source. Interesting. Also bad for me. Because, like, that's how I opened the door, but now I'm over here. I don't want to be over here. That's bad. Being over here is bad. Still. Probably can do something else here. Like, if I swap you over here, then I can do the same, probably, yeah, the same thing I just did, actually, but from this perspective. Ah. Oh no, we're good. We're good. No, except I delayed for too long. I hesitated. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not going to be able to get back to the statue in time while I'm trapped here. I'm going to die. Weird that that one was a death trap. But yeah, then I realized midway through, they're like, wait, it won't matter. I actually don't need the statue for a big chunk of this. I just need the harp to be running. Gotcha. I also went and turned my sensitivity down a little bit between episodes. Because I was talking about how controllers make the game not... how it's like less jerky when you're playing with a controller. But it was still a little jerky. It was a little fast in the acceleration in the vanilla version. And foop. That's probably the solution, right? Yeah. We appear to be there. So far, I can kind of see how what's presumably a pretty indie game is getting away with the really nice visuals, and that's like some heavy recycling. When I looked down at the cityscape, I was like, oh, that's a lot of the same buildings kind of repeating, and even the same sky islands repeating, and the tower was kind of the same tower twice, and stuff like that. And that definitely seems to be the theme, is they worked really hard on the aesthetic of relatively few assets, and they're repeating them like crazy to fill up the world with details. Like, we've definitely seen that tree at a few different sizes, for example. Not really a big deal, just stuff I was noticing. And I particularly noticed it when I started seeing all those floating triangle islands in the first clearing of the game, and started noticing, wow, those are all the same island. Like, resized a bunch of times. Okay, so these don't hurt you, they just stop you. But only in the dark zone. What I'll be interested in knowing is whether or not we get to like other worlds where the game then needs an entirely new aesthetic, or if it's all this city the whole game. Is that 2 statues? that is 2 statues. Oh. Things are gonna start getting a little bit more complicated, I would say. So when I double switch, I can get all the way over here without even moving. Now that's on the gate. I really should have been on here when I switched. There we go. This is likely to be a bit of a problem. I need to be able to recharge my power. But I'm over here now. I can just go over here though, right? So the double switch will still get me healed. Ooh, it's gonna be a little close. We're good. Yeah. Because after the double switch, they still end up in the same places. I just can just cycle through them both ways. Gotcha. Familiar scenery. That's the really fun. This game's sassing me. This game's sassing me. I'm like, this game's really calming, and that's like, then the level's called Harmony, and then I'm like, I'm noticing that they definitely reuse the same assets like heavily. And Familiar Scenery is the next level name. They know my brain. Heavy emphasis on red. So I want to get over there. Down there is a walkway I can't get past. Down here is a walkway I can't do in this state. That's a gate that opens when I put a statue there. Which might also be the only place where there's a statue. So now I'm past the gate. No! It's not that big of a deal, just gotta go back here. Just accidentally let the meter run out. It'd be kind of nice to have a feature where you can like toggle the game to freeze you right before the meter runs out. Just because later on when the puzzles get more complicated, that kind of mistake will cost me significantly. Right, you're there, which means that you're not going to give me more power. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. I think we're fine. The only value this thing serves is in its power to get me past here, right? Like, just to get past the gate. Once I'm past the gate, this doesn't matter as much. But I think I just want to walk through the gate, then switch with it. And then it doesn't matter that the door closes, because I can switch with it once I have the light here. We just want to establish the normal relationship I have with the statue. We just need to open the gate real quick first, and then do the same switcheroo loop. Nice little quality of life thing that when you switch the statue, you're facing the statue, so you can quickly double swap. As opposed to like facing the same direction you were facing when you teleported, which make you face the wrong way every time. That'd be agony. So this time we have something new and somewhat worrying. Hello. Okay, so this time we have 2 for 1 gate. So I take that to mean we need to have both of them activated at the same time. Statue here, door here. I'm just gonna do the obvious actions for now. And as we continue, we'll see why that does or doesn't work. That's how I figure. Okay. The first problem is trying to get that far. Then we also need to hit that. You're relatively easy to place, so I don't think we need you for that purpose. Instead, I think we need your help for placing the other one that's around the corner. Because this game is all about line of sight limitations. Gotcha. That's how you get the gate open. Is that enough to get through here? It is. Thought there might be more to it, but I just needed to play the harp right at the last second as I walked towards it. There we go. Glad I went straight for the obvious thing and didn't try to like do any other extra special thing. I will call this door Disco Sheriff. That's your name now. So you have what looks like a disco ball and a series of concentric sheriff badges. It's really just the inside one that has that look. I don't like this image at all. They're in some kind of culty type thing with these necklaces. They're all blindfolded, which is inherently just kind of a strange thing for them to be doing. And now they're giving all their money to the guy that's clearly very well to do. And he's got a big ol' smile. They also seem to be smiling because they're into this or something, but not as much. They're just convinced this is the positive thing to do, I guess. And it's hard to say what the context is because we don't fully know what this is, but the religious imagery crossed with the wealth imagery is making me concerned about the nature of this organization. Whoop. Imitation. Whoa. What are those? Because those look new. Is it a teleporter? It's like a couple of chambers that teleport. Probably teleport, yeah. Because they're linked into a weird diamond up there. A weird crystal. We have a statue here, we have the light here. Yeah, I'm thinking teleportation. Place a statue in this chamber to duplicate it in the other one. When you remove one of the statues, the second one disappears with it. Okay. So it's kind of like a teleporter, but it'll have two statues at once. And then you need to Schrodinger them down into collapsing into one reality. People love it when you misquote pop sci-fi. Not sci-fi, that's not the right word to call it. Although it might as well be sci-fi in the way that it's usually incorporated into fiction. Are we just, yeah, we're already here, huh? That was the whole room. A tutorial, if you will. So we have 5 on the inside, then 5 again on the outside. But we have 8 on the outside. So it's a really strange sequence, actually, of where it comes to the number of points. It goes 5, 5, 8 instead of growing with each circle. The first 2 circles are perfectly symmetrical with each other, or matching, and then the outside circle is actually just kind of a weird non-matching ring. Ooh, Wow. I said the word symmetry and then the game said the word symmetry at me. This is a weird episode. This game's freaking me out a little bit. What, did I drink actual coffee or some other substance that makes me more easily impressed by minor coincidences? So I want that guy to be there, but also I want to be over there. Can I get over here safely? Yes. So then I can just switch with you, play the harp and go for it? Yeah. I should be good to go. That's why you can't run in this game, is that so much of the game is built perfectly around exactly how far you travel in X amount of time. Yeah. Bewilderment. Hello, tree. You were very large a moment ago when you were down there. There you are. Hello, very large tree. I can't tell if that's actually the same one or not. No, it's not. Not this time. But I think that one time it was. I could be imagining things. It doesn't matter. We're cool. Everything's fine. So, we've got this guy, we've got that guy, and we've got all three mechanics are here. Everyone is accounted for. So why is this a bad idea? I don't know, I just say that whenever I take the most obvious action in one of these games. I'm always thinking like, this is probably not going to be the solution. So let's find out why. It turns out to not be the solution, probably. So that guy needs to be there, but I need to be over there to ring that to get over there. But at the end of the sequence, this still has to be there. But I can only go over there from here. So now I do both that thing, and I have to be over here. Like I have to be over there, and he has to be over here at the end, so I can go across. But the only light source is over there, which is what allows me to interact with these guys. At first glance, the puzzle seemed a little generic. But as we're getting deeper into the actual mechanics of the game, which for the first 10 minutes I was slightly worried the game might not have mechanics at all, because it was looking a little walking simulator-y until the first thing started popping up. Now I'm starting to see like these are actually like straight up kind of new different things too. So if I switch with you, you'll be in both places, which means I can switch with you to get you right back to opening the door. There we go. How do you feel about harp music? I hope you're a fan. Neat. The Overlook. A lot of games use this effect, but it does pretty much always look cool when the world just kind of materializes around you. What's the limitation here? Ah, if I go that way, I can't come back. Which in this case, you're just a statue hanging out. And you'll creepily look at me when I walk around you, which is eerie. There's something vaguely Christian feeling about this stuff. The emphasis of wings and halos, I suppose. I don't see why I'd want to keep any of you over there. You can't swap places with the statue here. And you're only activated by the thing over there, which is not currently what I'm using. But I can swap with it there. The issue is I want one of them to be up here. But this doesn't work very well for that, does it? I guess I could just walk one of you down here. And now I'm lit up again. No, what am I planning here? What am I planning? I kind of have to like think in new terms with the way that this game is laid out. Maybe I do want you to go back out here. So I have a switch that's a little more reliable. Let's take you downstairs. And now I'm recharged. Now things can get a little weirder. Forgot to switch first. Whoops. Can I still make it? Can I still make it? Can I still make it? Kind of risked it. We're good. We're good. Eagerness. Yeah. I think this is the last one, right? If we go by the star. Yeah, it looks filled in down there. Or at least it will be when I get one more. So we're gonna find out what happens when you finish the star. So this is linked all the way to there. Way the hell over there. I appreciate that this helps you tell where the hell the other one is. There's a physical link. Just like how there's a physical link between the gate and whatever the gate is, you know, gatekeeping. So right now the thing that's keeping me from here is that I need to be able to play this, which I can only do when I'm in the Shadow Realm. To Banish to the Shadow Realm. Still weirds me out that the Shadow Realm is entirely a localization invention that didn't exist in the source material of Yu-Gi-Oh at all. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh didn't have a Shadow Realm in Japanese. He was just murdering people. And Americans were like, well, that's a little dark for a children's program, murdering people. So they're being banished to the Shadow Realm for eternity. I'm like, that's way worse. Like, that's way worse. That's horrifying. Like, the Shadow Realm's way scarier than the idea of them just dying, but them just dying isn't acceptable. whereas being permanently sent away into a horrible punishment realm forever is more acceptable, which really speaks to how heavily Christian themes are what kind of control a lot of media in the United States, I suppose. If that was the go-to, it's like, yeah, you know, hell. Just send them to hell. That's better than murder. That won't freak any kids out. You gotta think of the children after all. The poor, poor children. Always think of the children. So what am I gonna accomplish? Okay, so I can't even... From this perspective, I can't even get over there because there's spikes everywhere. So I need to ring that, but then not be, but then switch over there and then stop being in spike mode. Which I suppose I can. I can just go blink, blink. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Now what happens? Ooh. Why are you blindfolded though? I don't understand. That is very strange. All of the authority figures are not blindfolded. They seem to be benefiting from you being blindfolded. Are you sending him off to be raised in the military? Is it like this is his coming of age? He's 8 years old, so he's ready to become a warrior or something? Is that how the society works? Look how reflective that roof is. Because they're all gold capped. Not all of them. Some of them are gold capped. That one's got the other one's got a little pyramid on top. Is that a hierarchy of this culture? Like they're all like tiny daggers up to heaven. There's the towers. Yeah, this suggests new biome. That's for sure. Where we're going. Whoa, look at that. There's a screensaver right there. There's a desktop. Wow, that's very bright though. I do prefer dark desktops so I can see all the text and everything easily. But that's a hell of a picture. Wow. Oh? Whoa. Didn't expect that. What? It seems like I found my way into a hub world. Steps hewn directly from the rock. Is that grass growing on top of the steps? What is the... Is this made of dirt? Are these steps made of dirt? I feel like those wouldn't be very durable. If they're gonna... If they're, you know... If they grow grass. Wow. These portals are gateways to bonus challenges. Oh, these are optional. Interesting. I thought these were like 2 worlds that I need to solve to open up the gate to that temple or something, but it seems like they may be completely optional. That only makes me want to do them harder.